Hello students, welcome to Easy Engineering. In this video, I am going to explain you the steps how to determine the transfer function of mechanical translational system. Students, it is very easy to solve the problem once you understand the concepts behind. So for the ease of convenience of you people, I explain you the basic steps required to solve the mechanical translational system transfer function. Let us see one by one. The first step is to write the force balance equation. In the last video, I will explain you how to write force balance equation for mass, spring, dashpot with different considerations. In this video, I will again provide you the link for the same, and whoever required the link, make use of it. Write the force balance equation at nodes in the system. Here a question arises in your mind. What is node? Nothing but a general circuit analysis also you studied. In general, nodes are meeting points of elements. But here in a mechanical translational system, generally the nodes are mass elements in the system, which we can represent it with the letter capital M. Fine. So in the second step, linear displacement of the masses are here. We call it as a nodes or masses. Linear displacement of masses are assumed as x1, x2, x3 goes on. So how many number of masses, that many number of displacements you have to assign. So each mass has an individual displacement. Step 3, draw free body diagram of the system. For each mass, separate free body diagram required. Later, I will explain you during a problem side how to draw the free body diagram. With the mass and the elements connected with the mass, it is easier to understand the free body diagram drawing. So that's why I freeze here. You just know what is free body diagram. It's a simply a diagram where we can consider applied force and the number of forces acting on the particular mass. Then we will see it later. Coming back to step 4. For each free body diagram, write one differential equation by equating the sum of the applied forces to the sum of the opposing forces. Could you recollect? This is none other than the Newton's second law. So in the fourth step, free body diagram for individual mass and write a differential equation by equating applied force is equal to opposing force. Then step 5. Now take the Laplace transform of these differential equations to convert them to algebraic equations. Then rearrange the S-domain equations to eliminate the unwanted variables and obtain the ratio between output and input variables. So this is the ratio of transfer function of the system. So students, while solving or determining transfer function of the mechanical system, we have 5 steps to cover. The fifth step is none other than the rearrangement of an equations and solving the same by the required form. So for your understanding purpose, I am in a position to recollect what is transfer function or define transfer function. Transfer function, you can recollect your points. Transfer function is the ratio of Laplace transform of output to Laplace transform of input. The very important point you have to impose is with zero initial condition. Fine. So while making an Laplace transform, you could able to get all the variables in an S domain, means equations in S domain. Fine. And here are the note for your easier understanding how to take the Laplace transform. See here we have displacement, velocity, acceleration. In mechanical translational system, how to take an Laplace transform? Simply x of t, while taking an Laplace of x of t, it becomes capital X, S domain variable, x of s. Then dx of t by dt, time domain variable, while taking a Laplace transform is converted into S domain variable. Fine. Why we are taking a Laplace transform here? To convert t, time domain variable, into one S domain variable. See here, d by dt, yes, x of t, capital X of s, with the zero initial condition. That's the most important point. You have to keep it in your mind. Then d square x of t by dt square. While taking a Laplace transform of the same, d square by dt square s square, x of t, x of s. So this is a simpler way. You have to make it in your mind how to take an Laplace transform. I hope you can understand the steps behind. Then in the next video, I will explain you the tutorial problem related with mechanical translational system. Thank you, students.